What's up, everybody? I got another video for you today. I sold some speakers yesterday night for $125, and they are a pair of Bic Venturi 890s, I think was the model number. I'll double check the model number. But anyways, they're fairly big speakers. I got them at the Goodwill for $12, and they sold for $125. So they're a pretty decent speaker to look out for. They're larger, they are heavy, and they are going to be a pain in the ass to ship. But I figured I'd show you guys how I ship speakers. For any of you guys looking to get into, like, I guess, electronics or vintage stereo equipment, this should help you for shipping them. The buyer paid like $38 shipping. They are going in Ontario, which is nice, so it's kind of somewhat local. I don't need to worry about it traveling for like 6 or 7 days. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video and show you how I pack speakers. Here are the speakers, the Bic Venturis. They are a nice speaker. They're from the 90s, I believe, and they got a nice look. Like, they got this little angled part here. The grills are all in nice shape. If you guys are ever looking at speakers, you know, check the grills for pokes or lifting around back. I might as well just show you guys how to check speakers. Make sure the tweeter dome, like right here, this little part, I'm not going to touch it, but make sure that's not pushed in. Same with the center cone. Look very carefully around the edges for any lifting, so if the cone's separating from the rubber. I also, very lightly, without touching the center, I do give it a light push just to feel how much resistance there is and to see if anything pops around the corners. The reason for the light push, though, is if these speakers are blowing from the backside where the magnet is, you'll hear like a lot of crunching when you move it, or if they've been heavily used with a lot of high bass, there won't be a lot of resistance. They'll be very loose. So those are just some things to check for. And then I always go around the edges, some glue there, the edges and things like that, and I look for scuffs and cracks and things. These ones aren't too bad. There's, you know, a little chip right there, nothing major, kind of a small little dent right there, but again, nothing major at all. Same thing though, I just go around, I check the rubbers, and just, I know these are good. I checked them at the thrift store already, and like I said, I got them at the Goodwill for $12. Alright, so these are the speakers, basically just kind of roughly half-assed, bubble wrapped up. I should mention, if you guys have half-inch bubbles, the big round ones, you're better off to use that. It's just going to give it added protection. I regrettably ran out of some a couple days ago, and I don't really have time to run to the store right now, so I'm going to make do with this. It should be okay because I am going to be double boxing it, a lot of packing material, and it's only going about 4 hours away, so it's only going to be on the truck for a day and a half. So I'm not overly worried about it, but yeah. Bubble wrapped them first, and now I just got to find some boxes to fit each individual speaker. Alright guys, this is the most important part of packing a speaker. So I've been putting the packing material around the back and the side, and this is just one of the ones that's going to be boxed. I haven't put any packing material in the front here because right here is where the cone of the speaker is. That you do not want to be pushed in, ever. So this is one of the most, oh, I gotta get the box, important parts you can do. So in there, I'm not going to just fill it full of packing material because I would risk the speaker getting pushed in. Basically, a piece of cardboard is going to go right in front of them like that, and then packing material is actually going to go on this side of the box to hold that tight against where these cones are, so that there's no risk of the cone being punctured or pushed, because that you don't want that damaged, right? So I'm going to cut this down a bit so that it ends here, or maybe even just fold it over and then put some packing material in there. Alright, so this is, let me move these out of the way. So that's the first speaker all packed up. I did cut the box down, if you're looking here, and the reason I did that, one, to make it smaller, and two, with the layer of cardboard I put here in front of the speaker, it folded over to about here, and then you got about 3 more layers of cardboard over top with the box cut down. So there's a lot of cardboard here to prevent any pushing or crushing. There's a lot of packing void at the bottom of the speaker, and then again we got the fronts protected. Try and remember or write that this is the front, because again, when I put this in the second box, I'm not going to have anything pushing against this. I'm not going to have it at the side of the box. It's basically going to face, if I can turn it, it's basically going to face up like that with the next box beside it. So the speaker dome will be here and the other speaker dome will be here, packing material, and then put in that larger box. Just, I want to keep everything as safe as I can. If I can't fit both in turning up, I will turn one sideways and I'll put the other one on top sideways. And again, I'll put more cardboard in the front here, or even a piece of styrofoam across, to really prevent the speakers from getting crushed. So here is both boxes. They are double box, speaker 1, speaker 2. There is a bit of a difference in box size here, but I'm going to use that to my advantage and store the speaker grills all wrapped up on this side, and they shouldn't get crushed. And then I'm going to close these down, obviously, and ship it. It is a pretty big box. Don't always be scared of the big stuff, guys. This guy was more than willing to pay the shipping to have these big speakers shipped to them, and he also made a comment saying that he's been looking for these and no one has put any online and he can't find them locally. So that kind of shows you people get scared of shipping big items, and they really shouldn't be, because I mean, as long as you know what you're doing and you have the supplies, yeah, it's a little bit more work, but I mean, this was $12 into $125 plus shipping, so I'm not complaining about the work. And realistically, guys, this is 15 minutes worth of work tops packing it up. It's taking me a little bit longer right now because I'm kind of trying to film it and show you guys what I do, but yeah, that's about it. So I'll get this packed up. I'm obviously gonna fill all in around here with more packing void, and I'm gonna bubble wrap those grills too, and then it'll be good. There it is, all packed up, guys. I taped the crap out of this thing. If you guys are curious about the box size I used for it, it is a 30 by 20 by 20, and when I weighed it, it came in at 53 pounds. So it's not light, but that's all right. It looks safe. Now I just got to print a shipping label and off to FedEx or Purelator or UPS or whoever it's going to ship with. I've plugged it before, but I'm going to use FreightCom to ship this. They get competitive rates from UPS, FedEx, DHL, whole bunch of places, and about 95% of the time they are cheaper than Canada Post or Shippo when shipping through eBay, and they're a lot quicker than Canada Post or Shippo for that matter. I mean, Shippo uses Canada Post by sometimes weeks. This through FreightCom to go in Ontario will take probably 1 to 3 business days to get where it's got to go. Canada Post, I did look up a rate for this. It was going to cost $74 to ship. I guarantee with FreightCom this will run me about $35. But I'll show you guys what FreightCom will cost me anyways when it's all said and done. Alright, I'm at work, so the screen share kind of sucks because this computer's a piece of crap. But anyways, so this is FreightCom's website, and like I did an actual Canada Post quote, and it ended up being $53. This is FreightCom's price, and I'd be shipping with Canpar, and it's, oh, the camera folks, $27.37 full charge. I mean, I could even go Dicom and get it there even a little quicker and do 41, but that shows you, you know, even UPS is still not that bad, $52, and like transit's what, 1 day? Yeah, estimated transit time. So they're gonna pick it up tomorrow, and it's literally gonna be delivered tomorrow. So that's like, you know, Amazon speed delivery. So I just wanted to show you guys that, like, I know I push FreightCom a lot, and I do make a small commission off anyone that signs up. It's only 5% off every shipment, but honestly, like $27 compared to, you know, like well over 50. Alright guys, that does it for another video. Hopefully it helps some of you guys if you want to get into selling big speakers or have a bigger, larger item to ship. Also, make sure you check out that FreightCom, because as you saw from the rates, I saved a ton compared to what Canada Post would have been. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed for more content, hit the bell to be notified when I release another video. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you didn't. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.